Hello everyone, I'm Wade, your Cinephile host. Most of you might not know the Russian novel author Leo Tolstoy and his masterpiece Anna Karenina. It was first published in book form in 1878. It's a very old novel, but many writers in the world consider Anna Karenina the greatest work of literature ever, and Tolstoy himself calls it his first true novel. This famous literature piece has been adapted over 15 times into film. Today, we will look at the latest version of the movie with English actress Keira Knightley as Anna Karenina, alongside English actor Jude Law as her husband, Alexei Karenin. All great literature work comes with its complexities. So to put it simply, Anna Karenina is a story about a beautiful but married Russian aristocrat who enters into a forbidden love affair that leads to her tragic fate. Anna Karenina is a socialite living in St. Petersburg with her husband, Alexei Karenin, a senior statesman. She comes from a royal aristocratic family with the maiden name Oblonsky. Early on in the plot, Anna is traveling by train to Moscow to persuade her sister-in-law, Dolly, to forgive Stiva, her older brother, for his unfaithfulness. Arriving at Moscow, Anna encounters a cavalry officer, Count Alexei Vronsky, while he was picking up his mother.
There, Countess. You have found your son and I have found my brother.
Madame Karenina has a son too. It's the first time they've been apart, so she frets about him.
Excuse me for not recognizing you before.
Instantly, Anna and Vronsky are drawn to each other. However, Vronsky had previously shown affection towards Dolly's sister, Kitty, to the point that Kitty was in love and ready to marry him. Although Anna tried to fight her feelings at first, she ultimately couldn't stop thinking about Vronsky and gave in to her desires. At a ball, Kitty expected to dance with Vronsky, yet he chose to dance with Anna instead. This caught the attention of everyone there. Vronsky later follows Anna on a train back to St. Petersburg and tells her, "I have to be where you are." At a different social occasion, Vronsky tells Anna that he would leave her forever if that's what she wants. Without skipping a beat, she replies no. Even after her husband found out about the love affair, Anna still returned to Vronsky with burning passion and chooses to commit to their desires.
Oh, God. Oh, forgive me. It's the end of everything. I've got nothing left now except you. Remember that.
But could I not remember? You're my happiness.
They fall in love despite the fact that Anna was married and without a care for her husband's dignity. At a horse racing event, Anna loses her composure when Vronsky fell off his horse. On their way home, Anna openly admits to her infidelity with Vronsky to her husband. Karenina stomachs this, but the lost straw was when she confessed to carrying Vronsky's child. That's when he decided he could no longer bear it and asked for a divorce.
I will not return to this house until divorce has driven you into the street. Meanwhile, my son will be sent to live with my eldest sister.
No, Alexei, please. Please, leave me, Seryozha.
Do you think I would let you have my son? You are depraved, a woman without honor. I thank God the curse of love is lifted from me.
However, when Anna gave birth to Vronsky's daughter, she fell ill and thought she would die. So on her deathbed, she wanted to repent and asked for Karenin's forgiveness. Both Karenin and Vronsky stood by her bedside, and all three held hand in a symbolic gesture of forgiveness. Anna joyfully gives thanks to God, and Karenin shows a gesture of relief as he looks up with peace. He shows Vronsky compassion as well, and promises to take care of Anna and his daughter for him. Anna makes a full recovery, but the act of kindness from Karenin eventually causes Anna too much guilt, and she finds that her heart still desires Vronsky.
You forget something. Count Vronsky and I love each other.
This love sanctifies a criminal folly.
All I know is that I sent him away, and it's as if I'd shot myself through the heart.
Karenin warns Anna If she continues down this path, her reputation and status in society will be ruined. But Anna is willing to be an outcast if she can be with her love, even when other women distance themselves from her and make rude comments to her face.
I have a word or two for some people one didn't expect to be rubbing shoulders with. She has a nerve flaunting herself like a slut in society.
Simultaneously, Vronsky finds himself a new love affair, with the pressure of his mother and society encouraging him to give up his relationship with Anna. He gives in. This leaves Anna all alone, a complete outcast without her love. She can't go back to her husband she betrayed, a son that feels abandoned, a society that shunned her. Yet, the worst still is losing what she thought would be the love of her life. She gives up all hope, any chance at living a regular life. She chooses not to live in isolation. The only relief is death. In the final scene, Anna's husband, Alexei Karenina, sits peacefully reading a book while he watches Vronsky's daughter play with his own son on a beautiful, peaceful meadow field. Like I mentioned earlier, this movie has a complicated plot, with many characters' stories being told. Besides Anna's story, another worth mentioning is Dolly's sister, Kitty. She was initially head over heels for Vronsky, but only after getting dumped did she find her true love with a decent gentleman. Kitty wouldn't have known that losing Vronsky would actually be a blessing in disguise. Likewise, Anna didn't realize that the love she sacrificed so much for would end up costing her everything. At the end of the day, that is life, full of unpredictabilities. So, when Anna gave in to her desires, do you think she sealed her own fate, Ruby?
Wait, faith or fate?
Fate. They do sound alike. Fate.
Okay, before you get me confused, let's define the two words. Fate is the development of events outside of a person's control, regarded as predetermined by a supernatural power.
Okay, and fate?
Faith is the complete trust or confidence in someone or something.
Oh, I've heard people use the phrase leap of faith.
Yes, it's leap of faith. When you take a leap of faith, it means despite the uncertainty, you follow through and hope for the best outcome.
Oh, so it's kind of like recently when I switched hairdressers, I took a leap of faith and it turned out pretty good, right? Don't you think, Ruby?
Enough about you. So back to your original question, did Anna seal her own fate? Yes, I believe her decision did lead to her tragic ending. There were opportunities for her to choose a different fate though.
I agree. So I think it's important for all of us to keep in mind we all have a choice. You decide your own fate. So may we all choose wisely.
Our fate is in our own hands.
Wise words. Well, I'm Wade.
I'm Ruby.
Hope you have learned something useful in this episode of Cinephile as I did. You can find more on the FUNDAY website. Let's make every day a fun day.
And this is what you want. It would be a sin to help you destroy yourself.
You forget something. Count Vronsky and I love each other.
This love sanctifies a criminal folly.
All I know is that I sent him away, and it's as if I'd shot myself through the heart.
I see. Mother Sirosha.
I would die for him. I won't live like this for him. When he knows of love, he will forgive me.
Then I must choose the smaller sin. Vronsky has robbed me of my cloak. No. will give him my coat.
No, I